Hello, and thanks for joining me on another episode of The Average EV with yet another afternoon commute. I'm driving home and I just had something pop into my head yet again, or I've actually been thinking about it kind of the last couple of days. But I hear a lot that people, when they're looking for an EV, or maybe a reason why they don't want to get an EV, is because of two things. They're concerned about the range and they're concerned about the charging speeds. And really, depending upon your use case, those things might not matter at all. So I kind of wanted to dig into that a little bit. So let's get into it. I'm currently driving Commute electric. It has an EPA estimated range of 258 miles. And it's a great car. It doesn't charge fast. It's max 77 kilowatts. But honestly, it doesn't matter for me because I purely use this as a commuter car. So I drive to the gym, I drive to work, I drive home, I charge it up. I drive to the gym, I drive you get it? And it works amazing for me. I rarely take it to a fast charger. There's the occasional where like I use way too much in a day and I know I need to charge it up so I have enough for if I have to go somewhere a little bit further than normal or whatever. So I really rarely fast charge it. I AC charge it. And in fact, with a recent video I had, I've just been exclusively level 1 charging my vehicle. I have a 16 amp, 120 volt charger, and it works great. It's like 1.7, 1.8 kilowatts. I plug it in, it charges me up, and I'm good to go. And I have as much range as I could ever need, especially just to do my daily commute. So if you're someone like that, you just commute X miles, like I think I'm like 38, 40 miles a day, maybe a little less than that. And then you come home, you don't really need a huge battery. You don't need fast charging speed. So there's no need to pay for it unless you absolutely need it. Now, if that's not your situation, like mine, just a commuter, and you want to do road trips, and again, I like to do road trips. We do road trips, but we do them once a year. So that's why we got the ID4, because it's a decent road tripper, price point wise, not too bad, and it does what we need to do. But if you're a road tripper, yeah, you want to think about those things, range and charging speed. But how much do you want to think about those things? So at the end of the day, in my opinion, if you can have at 50%, like 100, 120 miles, and it charges pretty quick, you know, you can get up to 50% in like from like 10 in like 12, 15, 20 minutes. You really don't need anything more than that, because the next charger is usually 80 to 120 miles, which is perfect. A lot of people would have like 700 miles of range or whatever. I know that doesn't exist, but people just want a ton of range, and you just really don't need it. And I try to tell people about this too, but driving an electric car is a completely different paradigm. We're used to filling up the gas tank, going as far as we can. There's most likely a gas station we fill up, and then we go as far as we can again. Now, with an electric car, you don't really do that. You charge up as much as you need to get to the next charger, charge up a little bit. It takes the least amount of time. And what's nice is, at least what I've come to like, is you get a break every hour or so. Get out, stretch. I have a herniated disc, and so it's actually great for me to get out of the car and stretch a little bit, get back in the car after 15 minutes, use the restroom, grab some snacks, and then get back on the road. So for road tripping, you really don't need the crazy range. If you're into road tripping, I would just pay attention to that charge speed, so that you're only staying at the charger for 10 to, I'd say, 20 minutes max to get you to the next charger. So those are kind of my thoughts. I've had other videos, but these are kind of condensed. I've just seen a lot of people talking about battery pack size and range and all this stuff, and I really think people put way too much weight into that. Because they are kind of stuck in the old paradigm and the old model of having as much range as possible. So those are my thoughts. I'd love to hear what you all have to say down below. I know people have lots of varying opinions with that, and that's totally okay. And if you've ever watched any of my videos, you know I love hearing people's perspectives, and when they leave them in the comments down below. Next, please, if you want, write down some things you want me to talk about. I got a lot up here I'd love to share, a lot of stuff I'd like to learn about. Someone left a great question about safety, and I'm actually going to look into that and reach out to some of the companies to see if they could like explain to me what does happen in the event of an accident, because honestly I don't know a lot when it comes to electric cars. What happens when you're in an accident, say the battery gets damaged or something like that. So yeah, just leave those down below. As always, thank you for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit them all, and I will catch you all next time.